Please, somebody should always remind us to record. Okay, I'm always forgetting. I don't know why. So, so that's your repos. So under your repos, the first one you see files. Of course, your repos is library now. It's like a library, like your data where you just put things, right?
Yeah.
You know your documents now. Inside your documents, you have downloads. So you always have files. So if you click on files now, you see all the files you have downloaded. Do you understand? I'm not saying you should click, don't click. I'm just saying. Then commit is that technical term. More. This is very important. Understand this concept. Doing this is very important. Understand this concept. Commit. I've explained file. File is very, very simple. So if you're telling me, okay, open your library, what do you have there? Oh, I have files there. Very simple. But how about commit? Commit is when I make adjustment to my file. If I commit it, it means I'm going to like they don't use the word save. When you work on a file, if you save it, it will override what you have done before, right? You get the idea. You all get the idea. That's the idea of save.
Yeah.
So but commit now, it means that your file is like duplicated into two. You see the old one that you opened to correct, it will be kept there for you. Then when you commit, it will now bring another file entirely for the new one that you just committed. So that is also helping you to do that using version control. That concept I was explaining to Kevin, that Kevin was telling you guys. Do you understand? But don't worry, I don't want to teach you, I don't want to provide you with so many concepts. Just be following that concept. So commit just helps you to save your file and update it, something like that. Then you can later
Oh,
push, you can later branch. So branching means that you have a main file, you have a main folder. Then you can now create a folder out of that folder, like a branch. Then the next one,
Tags.
after your repos, the next one.
Tag. Oh, I thought. Oh,
No, forget those one.
uh,
Tags, those one, I know. I only tell
pipeline.
you things that are very important that you need to understand. So pipelines. So the concept of pipeline is very simple. So somebody can say, oh, how about this thing? Oh, it's in pipeline. I don't know if you understand what that means. It's a simple English. When somebody is asking about something, when you're working on it or it's yet to happen, or you're planning that it's going to happen, right? So you use the word like, oh, the project is in pipeline. That's it, you have plans for it, but it's yet to come to fruition, right? You say, it's in pipeline. You don't get. So, but in technical terms like this, especially when it comes to not only DevOps, because we use pipeline in DevOps, we use pipeline in data science, we use pipeline in machine learning, we use pipeline in AI. Do you understand? Anything data related is pipeline. You understand? So pipeline is just that workflow that are connected together. You get okay. So Mo, this is what you do for me. When you get to the house, open the door. When you open the door, drop your bag, enter the kitchen. When you enter the kitchen, put on the gas. When you put on the gas, put on the water. When you put water on top of it, and put water on top of it, make a semo for us. When you make semo, bring out the what's it called, the soup from the freezer, and then warm it. You understand? So while you are doing that, can you see now? While you are doing that, also do this, also do this. Or if you are unable to do this, then do this, do this. So all those things are workflows. So then, apart from that, you see, that actions I explain now is only going to be done by Mo only as one person. But at the same time, let us assume the three of you are coming into the same house. So why Mo is doing that? Now look at it too. I said Mo should enter the house, drop her bag, then enter the kitchen. You can see step one, step two, step three. So imagine I have up to like 15 steps that I have counted for Mo. Then Doi is also coming in too. At the same time, Mo, I could as well give Doi some instructions too, relating to what Mo is about to do, which is cooking for us, and then all of us eating. Mr. Otu is also part of the the things that are coming in at the same time. I could as well give inside of some instructions. So one of the instructions, at one point, while doing is doing our own activity, there will be an intersection from doing it, there will be an intersection from something. For example, I could have said, do it when you get inside the house, drop your bag, go outside, go and buy fish. You know how we do things in Nigeria. You understand? So by the time you have gone to go and buy fish and Maggi or something, then Mo will have finished making the table. And then at that point, that's the point of intersection now to say, now give, or Mo should collect, that thing from you. Do you understand? So all those things are workflow. So if you package all those things together, they're like a pipeline that everything will just flow and then becomes. So do you understand the idea now? So that's the idea of pipeline. So it's just a rough idea, just because in your data engineering, you're going to be dragging and dropping activities. So the whole thing will look like a graph. No, not a graph now, like a all this algorithm shape. So it's just a pipeline. So here you have your own idea of pipeline, then you have the environment. So what is the environment? The environment is, for example, the machines that's going to be working for you. The machine going to be Linux machine? Is it going to be Windows machine? Is it going to be Mac machine? But let's forget Mac. Basically, on Azure, we have been working with two machines, which is either it's Linux or it's Windows, right? So when I say machine now, you always think about your virtual machines, right? So that's the environment. Then you have your release. Release is okay when things are being done. So release means that, remember how Mo and Dewey have put joint efforts together to make the semo and the soup. And then the point of release is when they put the food on the table and then all of us want to devour it, right? So the point of all of us devouring the food is the production. You understand what I mean? Say the production environment. Because at that time, nobody can say go and do something that we do go and then want to devour it. You get what I'm trying to say? So that release is okay. The testing, we are done with everything, so we need to release it into our pipeline, which is your CI/CD. I don't know if you understand, but once you get it, you have your proper understanding. You don't want to just worship. Then you have your task group, you have your deployment group. This deployment group, you guys did when you were learning AKS. Remember your AKS?
Kubernetes,
when you were doing deployment group, node group, and node tools. So it's the same thing. Why? Because you can also use your Azure DevOps to run your AKS. You can use the Azure DevOps to run your web app. So you can use it to run each other. So don't worry. So the next one, please. So your test plan, that's your test environment, and then that one, there's no much there. So under your board now, if you look at where you are currently now, you can see that you are on the board, right?
Yeah.
On this board now,
Yeah.
you can see that one way or the other, you are somewhere called general.
Yeah.
You can see it. So beside it, there's iteration. Remember, initially you were going to the iteration. That's why I brought you here, because what you pressed was what's it called? Iteration and area path. So you see iteration, you see area, you see template. You can just check through.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. So you can just check through. Thank you. So you can just check through, So you see general. See, I click on iteration. Okay, click on area. Click on template. So you get. So now go back to your iteration, because what we want to configure now is your iteration. So you understand? So what is your iteration? Can you see where the road to iteration? You can read what is there.
Teams plan and track work at a particular time intervals, commonly referred to as an iteration or sprint. Here, you can manage the iteration for your team.
Does it make sense from what I've been saying since?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Does it make sense from what I've been saying since? So your iteration is can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So your iteration is that regular interval changes that occurs when you are planning and you are tracking the work of your team members. Okay, so don't let us speak more of grammar because we need to learn this thing and go. So now, on that iteration now, you will see, of course, you just read iteration, you will see one that says default iteration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you see one that says backlog iterations, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you go down, you see one that says plus select iterations.
Yeah.
So click on plus select iteration. Okay, so you can see those sprints,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
now, what you are going to click on now from there, select eShop on web. Can you see eShop on web?
Yeah.
Click on it. Okay, so it's telling you need to pick one of the sprints. So click sprint 1. Do you understand? It will now be eShop on web /sprint 1. That's where the project is starting from. So yeah, are you in the same place? Mo, are you in the same place? So save and
Yes.
close.
Yes.
Save and close. Don't correct anything, just save and close. Okay, so now that you already have your, from where you are now, you can see your sprint 1 now. That is your eShop on web /sprint 1. So
Mm-hmm.
if you hover your cursor on it, it will give you, yes, that 3 dots in front. So now click on that 3 dots in front. So you see some options. Click on edit. Click on edit.
Yeah.
Okay, so now just stay here. Now go to your chart. I'm sending you an instruction. So
Okay.
all of you, the 3 of you, you read this instruction, you interpret it, and tell me what it's trying to say. I won't just won't be doing yeah.
Specify the start date as the first work day of the week and count 3 work weeks for each sprint. For example, if March 6 is the first day of work of the sprint, it goes on to March 24. Sprint 2 starts 2027, which is 3 weeks out from March 6. So what we're doing is we're going to select, since it says specify the start date as the first day of first work day.
As the 3 of you agree on that thing. As the 3 of you agree on what I said.
You guys agree? Doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. For example, if March 6 is the first day of the sprint, it goes to March 24th. Second starts. Yeah.
Okay, we all agree.
So what's going to be the first date now?
August 7th.
August 7th.
Yeah.
Because your first sprint is saying that it has to be 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
It has to be 3 weeks. But he's saying that currently you are in your second week of your first sprint. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if your sprint should start from, if today is 17, so this week start from 14, right? So
Yeah.
that means last week start from 7.
7.
So this sprint will be ending next week, which is what's next week?
25.
Friday,
20, yeah.
25.
25.
Do you understand the idea? That
Yeah.
is what they're trying to say. So they just want to do in such a way that, oh, as you are starting this project now, the project has started last week. Oh, so this is where you are on this project. You are on second week, because there are some configurations you are going to be doing that will reflect that you started the work last week. Do you guys understand what I'm saying?
I have a quick
Yeah.
question.
So that's okay, sir.
So what I mean, I know you're not a project manager, but what's the longest minimum and the maximum we can go in a sprint, weeks we can go in a sprint?
So your sprint can, like I said, your sprint is basically on project management. You are breaking your project down to manageable tasks. Do you understand? To manageable tasks. For example, let's look at writing school projects. Okay. So one of the first things you want to do is that you must get to 400 level or 500 level, and you must qualify to write project. Then they assign you a project supervisor, whatever. I don't know how you guys do that, but here in Nigeria, in public school, maybe law, you assign your project supervisor. So once you get you, so you can say, okay, now I am 400 level, I'm expected to write a school project. So they could have informed you, guys, once this is 400 level first semester, once you get to 400 level second semester, you will be assigned your project, coordinators, or what do they call them? Project, what this project
Supervisor.
lecturers,
Yes.
supervisors. So the moment the first day you resume your schooling for second semester, you already know that you can now begin to say, okay, by this week or next week, I should be assigned my project supervisor, right? So you can say my first sprint is to await project supervisor assignment. So you can give yourself 2 weeks if you already know your school. That okay, maybe it's a private school that they don't just behave anyhow, unlike the public school that they might not assign you, they will be running after them. But of course, in a private school, they will make sure that okay, if they say it's first 2 weeks, it will come out. The list will come out. You can say, oh, I already know. So between week 1 and week 2, project supervisor assignment, right? Now, after that week, you can say the next week is this my sprint 2. Within that sprint 2, I'll go and meet my project supervisor to discuss my project topic, right? You can say, okay, I will spend the next 2 weeks again. You use 1 week to discuss project topic. You can say, okay, I will use the next 2 weeks again to do back and forth for project approval, right? You can now say, okay, the next sprint will be the next 6 weeks for my chapter 1. The next 3 weeks after that one, chapter 2. So as you can see, you just break it down.
So
Before you know it, the whole of the 13 weeks or 14 or 15 weeks for the whole semester is done. Do you understand? So you can say, okay, by so sprint, I will submit my project. By so sprint, I will do my project defense. Do you understand? And then you graduate. That's just the idea. But in this place, they just make it sure. Let's just assume that, oh, okay, all sprints have equal days. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. All sprints have equal days. So now, the first day of your sprint will be 7. So click on 7. And then when will be your end date?
25th.
25th. So good. Save on close. So now you are going to repeat this process. Sprint 2 and sprint 3. You can even do up to sprint 6. let's do up to 6. You understand? So that it will be more enough for all the project training that we are doing. So don't forget, in fact, by the time you get to start date now, no, you are in the right place now. Go to start date. So wait, calm down. Let me explain something to you here. Your end date for the last sprint is August what?
25th.
August 25, right? Now the next Monday is when?
28th.
So click on 28th. Do you understand?
Oh.
So can you see that automatically it has populated your last date, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is 15th of September. So
Mhm.
click on save and close. So go and do sprint 3. So don't forget your last date is 15th of September. So now look for the Monday. What move for you already? Can you see? Only blue here now. What move on the 18th? On the 18th. Click on 18. We don't set to 30. Can you see how automatic this thing is helping you to populate it? So click and save. So let's do up to 6 sprints like that.
For my own, I already have like sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, also 6 already automatically. I don't know. Is it just
Maybe yours is not eShop. Is yours eShop Web or the other one? At the top.
is it shop? Yeah.
You're not supposed to
just confirm your date, because your date has to be the same thing with every other.
No, I don't have date. I just have the stuff.
You have to click on each sprint now. Are you not following?
No, I'm not
Click
saying that.
sprint
Like,
1.
that aim is adding.
No, I'm so that top drop arrow that says eShop Web. Can you hover over it so she'll know what I'm talking about? That one at the top, at the very top.
This one.
The one to the right.
This one.
Yeah, have her like. Is that what she's saying? Or click on the drop down so she'll know there's an other option, just in case she's on the wrong one. Are you on the one at the bottom? Maybe that's why you have the sprint showing.
That's true.
To confirm that you
this is the default one already. The one that we have there. When we create the project. This is the new one.
Yeah.
Are you seeing it?
So which one are you on?
I'm on this one now. I'm on like eShop Web now. eShop space web.
That's why I was saying that you should know which one you are. So that means you have to start with your sprint 1, right?
I'll give you the date.
So the first date is
8/7.
The first day.
Yeah, 8/7.
No.
Yeah, 8/7.
The first day is not 8/7.
25.
7th is 7th of August.
Oh yeah, that's how we say the date.
That's how we say date here.
I might be no.
Yo, you're American now.
I know American. Let's turn everything. Okay, so usually it's the month that comes first from you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so today is 18/8. Why you guys are still in 17/8?
Yeah. Even look at my date here, service, the same thing. It's 17.
I know. 17. So now I guess Doi is on the right track now, right?
Yes.
Mo is on the right track. So we really need to, guys, this thing we really need to move because there's a whole lot of work to do. So this time around, you are no more on Azure or what we are doing. So once I'm asking you to follow, just follow, pay the attention for this particular period that you guys are learning this, and let's do that. If you have any question, ask. If you miss, just say, sorry, I missed something. So I can always put back on chat. So now I'm expecting that we should see 6, right? Anybody that has done
Yeah.
Okay, so we have done your 6 now. So from the board that you are looking at now, you were working on the under iteration,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
From this board, there's general, there's iteration, there's area, there's template.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
So now go to under area now. So there's an area now that has the name of your team. You see there now. So before, you did not have it. The last thing now that is showing your team where you have eShop on web or / eShop on web default area.
Yeah.
Very last line.
Yeah, when you have default area. So click on that default area. Or there's a tiny 3 dots beside it. You know how you do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Now click on include sub area.
Okay.
So what that does is to change it to that sub area that you just click now. So that your team gets visibility to all the other work items. So basically. Okay, so let's manage the work item now. I've explained to you that your work item is more of like, like I called it the other time, like your task, to be done, like your to-do list. So now, from that board, from the side, you can see from the main board now.
Mm-hmm.
If you put your arrow on the main board, you see plus new work item. Can you see? Or no, just say work item. You see work item.
This one.
Yes. Now click on it. So now there's nothing here. No work item has been configured. So just click on new work item. So from your new work item now, can click on Epic. So now, I'm going to send you the title that you put there under that new Epic. So put that title there.
Okay.
So now, since you have put that title there now, under where you put product training now, you will see something called unassigned.
Unassigned here.
That is, yes, this particular work now.
Mm.
You are saying product training. So that means you are creating a task called product training. And you guys what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, I told you your work items are your task or your to-do list. So now, when you are saying product training, who is supposed to do product training? It's not one of your members, one of your team, or maybe you have a trainer there, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't forget that you are the only one on this your organization. So you are going to assign yourself. So click on unassign. You search for your name. Click on search. So, assign it to yourself. So Mo, have you assigned it to yourself? Don't you?
Yes.
Have you assigned it to yourself?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now, there's what we call area entity.
Area.
So under that place that you assign to yourself now, you see
Yeah.
state, you see reason, you see new epic, you see area, you see iteration. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see area? Can you see
Yes.
iteration?
Mhm.
Okay, good. So where you are seeing area now, so select the eShop on web entry in the drop-down list. So there's a drop-down list. So you now
Yes.
pick that, yes, eShop dash web.
Mhm.
You get now.
Okay.
So now this is basically saying this will set the area of your work scope now, the scope of the work you want to do now to eShop on web. So it means that this product training, right, is coming from a team called, don't forget that your team is your eShop dash web, right?
Yeah.
And your eShop dash web is a team inside a project called eShop on web. You guys remember?
Mhm.
Yes.
So they might look similar, but you must be able to think in that direction. Now you have configured the area now. Now let's configure the iteration entry. So under the iteration entry now, select the eShop on web and pick your sprint 2.
2.
Yes.
Okay.
So who can tell me what this is basically based on what I've been talking since? I want somebody to say, this is what we have been doing. It looks like, yeah. In 1 second. No, in 10 seconds.
So we're planning a sprint for sprint 2, and the name is product training. So it's going to start on what date are sprint 2? Sorry, I don't remember sprint 2 dates. Oh, on
Based
the
on
28th
Yeah, don't worry about
of
it.
August to 15th of September.
So in one word, in one sentence, what can you just say? In one sentence.
This is like Scrum planning, I guess.
No more, I will always tell you one something. As you know it. No, I will always say. So in one sentence, you are basically saying, see this product training, it will happen in when?
Next week, pretty much.
Sprint 2.
Sprint 2.
Do you understand?
I mean, sorry, in 2 weeks, yeah.
Do you understand the idea now?
yeah.
Yeah.
You see, this product training is a work item. I've told you your work item is like your to-do list.
Yeah.
So this product training, you don't push and go sprint 2 because currently in sprint 1, we are trying to set up our environment. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, you get, it's like, guys, we are new to this project. We are just trying to bring new people on board. So we have a developer called doing it. We have a software engineer called Dotson. There's a system engineer called Mose. You understand? So, but you see, after that, the products we are trying to create, we'll do a training on it, and that training will be coming up in the school too. You guys understand the idea now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you can see that there's no magic, nothing, even though it doesn't look like, what are we doing? But can you see that it's already making sense now? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I want to explain that it's making sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've done that area, we've done iteration. Okay, so now go to save, but don't close it.
Go to
Save.
Go to save, but don't
first.
close it.
Top right. Yeah.
Just save, but don't close. So now somewhere down by the somewhere by your right. You see somewhere by your right where you are. You see yes, deployment, development, and related work. Right? You can see that your deployment there is a Azure pipeline sort of icon there. You can see that your deployment there's a repos kind of. Then under that you see your related work. So scroll down, just scroll down. So from your related work now, you will add a link. Do you understand? So in adding a link now, what do you see?
Existing item and new item.
So there's a drop down list. So it's going to bring you a panel. Select new item. Good. So from this panel now, you can see that there's a link type. So that link type has a drop down. Select child. Of course, your child is already selected.
Okay. And what is this
I don't know if you understand what I'm select the child. Sorry?
What is this child about? What's it?
Have you selected your child first? Select your
Yes.
child.
All right.
I have not selected. So what does the child mean? If you say if there's a parent-child relationship, what does it mean?
If there's a what?
Is that?
If there's a what?
If there's a parent-child relationship, what does it mean?
That means something is a parent, something is a child.
So what can you say when you say a parent/child relationship?
Parent-child relationship. Like helping the child, putting the child through.
No, not the basic idea of parenting. You don't get. So when there's a parent-child relationship, when you are creating things like this, you are talking of a subset. So the parent body is the product training. So within that thing, we are trying to create this task is a child task to the main task. Do you get the idea?
Yeah.
Instead of to drop down that link where you have that child. Like you understand what I'm saying? You can see there's child, there's duplicate, right?
Yeah.
There's parent, there's predecessor, there's related. You understand the idea? So which means that if you are creating something, you can say, okay, this task I'm about to create is a duplicate of this other task, which is your product training. Or this task I'm about to create is a parent task. It's like it means that okay, let's say you can say you have product training, then you can say training generally. So training generally means that would be like a parent task, which means there's a product training, there can be staff training, there can be. You understand what the idea of that? I want you guys to understand that concept of parent-child relationship.
Yeah. So the child is kind of like a component of. Oh.
Yes, exactly. So since you click your child now, you now see work item drop down list. So under your work item drop down list, click on feature. So the next one is your what's it called now? To be your title, right?
Yeah.
So now this is the title you're going to put there. I'm sending it to you guys. So what do you notice now? From there now, you can see the title of that child's related work is what it's called what? Training dashboard.
Dashboard.
You understand? So which means that this particular work will be tracking all the training that has been done. You understand the idea? So press OK. Okay, so from where you are now, so can you notice that, see, look at your area and your iteration, the one you choose yourself. And you see that it's already attached to this training dashboard you're about to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So that's why it's like a subset to it. So now on your training dashboard panel, click on
Save and close, right?
yes,
Yes.
save and close. Okay, so now remember you are currently on your work items, right?
Mhm.
Remember, just go to the next one, which is board. So there's a general board, then under is work item, there's another board.
Mm.
Click on that board.
Okay.
So from the board you have now, there's this from this board you have now. Now select your eShop dash web. eShop dash web. Remember your eShop dash web is the theme, not the project. eShop dash web board entry.
eShop dash web on the
eShop dash web board.
board. There's no eShop dash web board. It's eShop dash
Click outside.
outside.
Yeah, that's it now. You are on eShop on theme.
Okay.
So click on it. Click on that. So click up on eShop dash web. See,
Okay.
all teams board. Wait, my teams board, all teams board. It's still the same thing. So click on eShop dash web. You understand? So make
Yeah.
sure you are on eShop dash web. So that's the board for each shop dash web. Okay. Now, if you look at the whole area now, you see some icons there like backlog items, features. Can you so on that board now, click outside. On that board now, see
Okay.
currently where you are, you're on that board. Beside board, you can analytics,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So go back to board. So on that board now, you can view this as a backlog, but not yet. Then if you go to the far right, you see backlog items, right?
Yeah.
So just hold on a minute, please.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry about that. So you can see that from your backlog item, you can see features. Then you can also see backlog item. So beside that, there are other icons. Just over your cursor on that so that you can see their names. because you still work on that. So that one is what? View options. Click on view options. Okay, don't worry. Check other ones. Just over on the other ones. So configure team settings. Then that's filter. This filter. Okay, so now what we are going to do now? So what we are going to do now? Go to your backlog items and select your features. No, backlog items, not view as backlog. That's not what.
This one. Eh?
Go back up. Go and use arrow direction.
Oh, okay.
No. That was no. I said go back up.
Oh,
As if
oh, yeah, right.
Yes. When you make mistakes, always go back there. Do it once again.
Okay.
So this is where you are.
Yes.
I said go to your backlog item. Backlog item. I did not say view as backlog.
Okay.
So click on your backlog item. Click on features. Features. So you understand now. So that is, you can see the first task now is showing, which is your training what again?
Training dashboard.
Okay, the training dashboard. Okay, so now on your training dashboard, over your cursor, you see a 3 dots.
Yeah.
Yes, click on it. So click on add product backlog item. Okay. So now, you know, you are seeing a box. You are seeing a text box. So inside that text box, you're going to copy. You're going to put this there. I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
It might disappear when you move away. So just go.
Sorry, my network went in and out. I stopped at the new item. But how did you get this page on your?
So if you're here,
Stop
right,
where?
just stop
Yeah,
the
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
and click on features. Into features.
Okay.
That's all. And
Okay.
then when you get there, you'll come to this, you'll see all these things, right?
Yeah.
Then click on the 3 arrow. Then click on add product, backlog item.
Okay.
Then what is sent to us now, copy
And
and
paste.
yeah, paste it here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So now press enter once you copy that. So you're adding some backlog activities to it. So now you're going to now create a new product backlog for you, PBI. Call it PBI. You know, like a backlog is work that is, of course, backlog, something that you ought to have been done that is not done, right? That's your backlog. So I've told you your work items, your tasks, your to-do list. So you just want to create. So it's a child of a feature and share its area and association together. So basically, so you are going to do it 2 more times.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm sending you the second one that you are going to paste there.
Okay.
So which means, so just click on add product backlog. You pasted as a customer, I want to whatever that's there, but just on top of it, there is add product backlog. Just click on that add product backlog and add this next one to it.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Then do it the third time and add this third one to it. So I've sent the third one. So now remember where you have you guys done it now? So if you have 3 now. So
Yeah.
remember where you guys picked. So from your far right now towards your right, you see backlog items. So if you click on the drop down of your backlog item, you see features and backlog items,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You understand? Now click on your backlog items. So you can see that it has separated those backlog items as each activities to be
Yeah.
done. You know, and you added it to what did you add it again the other time?
And that is my feature.
What did you add it again?
To the
No,
feature.
now what task did you add it to? What task?
Oh, to my web eShop web.
No, now who can tell us now? You have to pay attention. No, what task? You know there was a task. Then you now touch the 3 button. You now says add backlog. Click on features.
Oh.
So what is the task here?
The product backlog.
Backlog.
You said
Product backlog.
no. Now this is
Product
training
training.
dashboard. Not product training. See, it's there. Look at his name now. Top of your name.
Training dashboard.
Training dashboard.
Training. Do you understand? I intentionally asked you guys so that you can pay attention. So under your training dashboard now, you have gone to add backlog to it.
Oh yeah.
So now go back to no, don't click again. So now go back to backlog now. You now see that these backlogs now they are under that guy. So they have separated them as one. Like I told you, like back. See, this one might not be as customer. You remember that just reaching. So, but this can be activities that need to be done within your company. And once you go to backlog, more see job waiting for me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Now, so your backlog item have a state that defines where they are relative to being completed. Okay. So you could open and edit the work item using the form. It's just to just drag the card to the board. Okay, so this area that you are looking at now, right? Is who can tell me what you can notice? Just look at it very well. Like I said, I want you guys to based on those 3 things that is listed there. What can you notice? Compare it to the board that is empty. There's something conspicuous. I want to look at it very well.
It's new, so that means I don't know. It looks like it has new here.
They've not yet been approved.
They're not approved. It's just like not a command, but like they're not be approved and they're not be committed. They don't move to the next stage. Just
They're not in
basically,
any of the sprints.
yeah, just basically like an
Okay, so
instruction.
I'll go with what Doyin is saying. So now new means these are the new activities that are coming in that needed to be done, right? Approve me, whoever that needed to approve these activities to be done. Then let's assume the first one is approved. This is moved directly to approve. I guess what I'm saying. Then calm down inside of you, take it back.
Becoming that.
So just understand it, because to be sincere, we will not come back here forever and ever again. You can see
Amen.
it's more of a configuration. Once you get this configuration, by now, just like your Azure, when you started Azure, remember your first day, second day, guys were sweating, like, what are we doing? But now, you guys can run code. I still remember doing his experience. You understand? So, but now you can see how calmly doing is following, we have proper understanding of the concept, and all of that. So now the idea is this: new items, but they are under your backlog. That is, nobody never touched them. Nobody is working on them. It's there. So, but when this work has gotten approval, it moves to approve, right? Like what Mr. Dawson was about to do, you can drag them, right? You can drag them. Then committed means it has been done. I mean, the work is ongoing and blah blah blah. But when the work is perfectly done, get to done. Can you see? So there's approved, there's committed, there's done. So in between the approved and committed, you can create different stages depending on. I get on what are you getting the idea? You can create different stages. So here is just a default four stages. You can make it 6 stages. Do you understand? Can depending on how it is. I just wanted you guys to see that and what it does. Okay, so now on the board now, on the panel where you are now, drag the first work item. The first one that says, as a customer, I want to view new tutorial. As a customer, I want to view new tutorial. So drag it from new to approved stage. So you have done that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now hover your mouse to that rectangle representing the work item you move to the approved stage. So this will view a particular timing correct. Can you see that timing under approved? There's one tiny thing there. Yes, that correct, got correct. Remember, whenever you see on assign, what is it saying? Assigning to yourself. That is who approved it. It is the chairman himself. So search for your name. Click on assign. You need to type your name. Now search for it.
So, but if it's in a team collaboration, like you don't really have to add someone, you just tag the whole team, right?
Yeah, you can tag the whole team. Okay, now, so now drag the second work item. One that says, as a customer, I want to see tutorials I recently viewed. So drag it from new to committed. I want to see tutorials I recently viewed. So drag it from new to committed. So you can see that it's telling you that. So you see that under approve, it's telling you that particular PIB. That particular PIB is approved.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Because because it's under approved, right?
Like that product backlog item is under approved. So I told you this one is approved.
Yes.
So the one under commit is what?
Shows I've committed it. Meaning my developers have committed it to my
you understand? So now on the board now, so where you are now, pick the one that says, as a customer, I want to request new, take it from new to done.
So that means
so you have seen that now. Okay, good. So now, where don't forget that you are under board somewhere at the top there. Then beside it, there's analytics, right?
Yeah.
Then beside it, there is view as backlog.
Yeah.
Because these are backlog items. Don't forget.
Yeah.
They are items from the backlog. So now you can now go and click on view as backlogs now. view as backlog.
Okay.
What are we having to?
One committed, one. You know, put one as what's it called? Put one as what's it called?
Approved and one and
Yeah,
as
one
rated.
committed and one what's the other one? And one is done. So that done will be automatically gone from this place since it's done.
Yeah, and the rest is not done yet.
So you guys, you've gotten the gist now. So when the work is done, it can't be in the backlog now. It's already done. You know, again. So now let's assume you have some extra work coming in that you want to add on to it. And you don't want to be going through the route that we went through. And one of the things you can just do is you can see that the first one you have one, you have two. Can you see where you have one, where you have two? In front of one, there's a plus. Now, in front of two, now there's a plus. Can you see that plus in front of two?
Yeah.
The one in front of two, not in front of one. The plus in front of two. Click on it. So now,
And we are still on sprint 2.
so it's displaying like a new task. Like you want to add a new task, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So at the title of this new task, you are going to put this task there. I'm sending it to you. So remember that we already have a task that has been done. Remember. Yes, in Loven. So copy and add that. Okay. No, not yet. Don't type yet. Don't type yet. So now, if you look at this panel, you see descriptions, you see details, right? You see deployments, you see development, you see related work. So under your details, you see priority, you see remaining work, you see activities. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
No, can you see it? So under your remaining work now, type 5 there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Under your remaining work, type 5. So under your activity, there's a drop down there. Select development. So now click and close.
Click and create and be save and close.
Oh, sorry. Save and close. Now you're going to repeat that process for another task. You already know the process. So the name of the task, I'm sending it to you. So that means you have to press the plus in front of 3 now.
Yeah.
So
I wait to I didn't
copy,
send it to you.
cancel the lens.
I should cancel this one. I should cancel it, right?
No, which one did you do?
No, like you said,
Don't delete this one now.
there's no 3 year.
Don't worry now. Click on 2 now. There's a plus in front of 2.
Okay.
Yes. So copy the one I sent. Optimize data query for most recent query. So now, once you have pasted that, this is what you do. So under the remaining works, type 3, where you put 5 the other time. Just put 3 there. Under your activity, click on the drop down and pick design. So please don't make mistakes. So click on save and close. So let's manage our capacity now.
Let's manage our, is that what you said? Let's manage our tax.
Our sprint and capacity. We just started managing our backend, our backlog now. We want to manage our sprint.
Okay.
Sorry guys, give me a minute. There's lights. I need to just give me a minute. This one. This one. You say? Kan fi ronú kọ́kọ́. Wò náà. Hello, I'm here. Okay, now, so I'm back. Guys, are we there?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so sorry, I just bought our lights. So we need to charge one or two things. And you know how it is here in Nigeria. Okay, so now from our board now, currently you're on your backlogs, right?
Mhm.
So just go to sprint from your board, like you are now. So your sprints also helps you to plan, right?
Yeah.
And then you guys have done some work items, right?
Yeah, on
And then
sprint.
part of your work items as it has spilled to backlogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your sprints, you already know your sprint, right? It's okay, from this time to this time, we need to get this done. And don't forget that in your sprint too, you have already pulled out training there. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So that's just the idea. Okay, so of course, from that place that you check, that's where you can change your different types of sprint, and then look at your dates, telling you. But don't forget that your which one? What did you pick again?
Sprint 2. I mean, this sprint 1.
Okay, good. So, but don't forget that we are supposed to be in sprint two. But just hold on. So now, here you are on your tax board, right? So beside your tax board, you have your backlog, you have your capacity, you have your analytics, right? And all of that. So now beside your sprint, that's sprint one now,
Yeah.
you would you will see view option.
Yeah.
Okay. So now your view option, click on work details. So right now you're not seeing anything, so which means you are not on the right sprint. So change your sprint back to sprint two. Of course, you can see your task board. Look at how it sounds, your task. So you can see your to do. That is your to do equals 8 hours. Can you see it? Remember when you were assigning the other extra two, you give one 5 hours, you give the other one 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So none of them is in progress. None of them is yet to be done. You understand what I mean? So
Yeah.
look at your work details. Your work details as a team is giving you 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Then this work is designed by your work activities. So under your work activities, there will be a design work for 3 hours, and there will be a development work for 5 hours. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So then you have your own assigned to. That's why I said you should not assign in the other time. So which means you're on the right track, right?
Okay.
So now, on your to-do list now, can you see on your to-do list here? This is your to-do, where you
Yeah.
have your to-do. Your 8H means 8 hours. So on your to-do list here, you can see that both work items are not attached.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are not assigned rather.
Yeah.
So they are not assigned. So in that particular one that says add page for most recent tutorial, um, so click the unassigned entry, look for the list of users' accounts, select your account to assign the task to yourself. So you just search for your name, as I did search. It won't pop up, you might need to search. Do you understand? Okay. So Mo, I hope you have done it. Doing, I hope you have done it. So
Yeah.
now you are under task board.
Yeah.
Just lift your eyes, up there. You're under task board. Go to backlog, go to backlog. Just check backlog, check capacity. Let's see what you have. So you already have this backlog. Yeah, this was one that is done,
Mm-hmm.
right? Click on capacity. So your capacity is now you're going to be setting the number of days you're going to be working, So you're going to be setting it.
So I set it.
Okay.
Oh no, should I set it?
I'm going to give you what to set. So on your capacity now, so you have user, which is your name. You have day offs, so you don't have any day off. So it means that you just want to be using you without giving you a day. Then you have activity. Then you have capacity per day, which is the number of hours that you can work. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
now under your capacity, type 1 instead of 0. So that one represents 1 hour of development work per day. You understand? 1 hour of development work per day.
Mm.
So let's assume that you are also going to have vacation. I mean, you have some day off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now go to your day off. No, that's not your own day off now. Day off for the entire team. Go for the one for you. So
Should I add something?
so what you are going to do for your day off now? You are going to set your vacation. So your vacation is going to span 5 working days during this current sprint. So that's within the next 3 weeks.
That'll be within 21 to, because our
Remember, no, look at the current see at the top. The date is there,
okay.
August 28 to September 15. That's
Yeah.
3 weeks. So
Mm-hmm.
look for 5 days. That is one Monday to Friday come to say, okay, this coming spring of me, I'm giving myself holiday. I know they come work. But let it falls between August 28 to September 15. Do you understand the idea?
Yeah.
Is that 5 days?
Oh,
Bros, See now.
Oh,
I'm giving yourself 15 days. Including election.
Mark 15 days, Mark, bam.
You can just go to September 15. Let September 15 be the last day. Go to no. It has to be work day.
Oh, work days, okay.
Yes, now I kept repeating it.
No, it's 28
Just pick September.
Yeah, those
15.
are work days too. 28th to 1st are we doing the sprint? So
Okay, so you want to pick the first week. Okay, good. So that's the idea. So press OK. So that means you have 5 days off, right? So good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now save your capacity is beside add user, save, undo at the top there. Okay, good. So now that you have saved your capacity, go back to your taskboard. Exactly. So now there's something I want you guys to do. Go back to the capacity. Go and change your 5 day off to 4. Change it to 4. Be cool. Save. So do you have you changed yours? Okay, good.
Yes.
So I think please take it back to 5 again. I'm trying to check something. Sorry about that. Okay, 8 to 10, 0 to 10, 5 to 10 hours. Okay. You are getting this because you are yet to assign, you assign yourself the under your to do. This is 8 hours, right? You have assigned yourself the first one, which is add page for most recent tutorial. The other one under it that says optimize data query. You are yet to assign, so it's not to you. So that is why you are supposed to be getting like 15 hours. So you are getting eight of 10 hours. But you are supposed to get, so I was wondering where you get from. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, now so now go back to where you are actually. So the one that says add page for most recent tutorial, right?
Yeah.
Set the estimated number of hours to 14 instead of 5. So click on where you have 5. No. Click outside. Click outside. So just type 14 there.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you understand? So you can see that it's just skill. You understand?
yeah.
Wait, I don't understand.
So which means
So this 14 means what exactly?
We're assigned too many
number
hours.
of hours now. Number of hours. Look at your work now. Work details in the other side. So your work detail is saying that you should no more work more than 10 hours.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
So you have gone beyond the bandwidth. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And don't forget, so you under your work activities, you have to do a work hours, which is design. You have to do another development work for 14 hours. You understand? So it was that 14 hours and it will go beyond bandwidth. Originally it was 8. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you understand? So that's the numbers. The one under it assign it to yourself, the one that has 3 hours.
Done.
Okay. Refresh the portal. So you can just adjust that 14 so that you can make it 9. Let's see what you still need. Can reduce it so that you can make it. So that's between bandwidth. It's between bandwidth. There you go. So okay, so let's configure the team setting. Is the setting button beside that particular setting button at the top there? Yes. So configure team settings. Okay, good. So yeah, this one has different field and columns. So there's a particular one called field. We have style, we have general, we have backlog, we have working days, we have working with bugs. So now, so go to style. You're under field. Go to styles. Now click on styling rules. So under that rule name now, remove rule name and type development. Starting with capital letter D, development. Yeah. So now scroll down a little. So there's a card color there. So pick green. Okay. So if you meet any rule criteria, this is color is green. Okay. Let me see. So after that green, you see rule criteria, right?
Rule criteria. Yeah.
Click on that. Let's see. Yeah. Scroll down. So for this rule criteria now, there's field column, there is operator column, there is value column. So under your field column, there's a drop down. So select activity. So in the operator column now, let it be select equals, and then the value column, let's select development. So your activity is, you are saying let your activity be development. Don't forget that your activity can also be design. Remember, design on the one we did the other time.
Yeah.
And your activity can also be deployment. So you can save and close. So now on your setting panel now,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you need to go back there again. Yeah. So confirm that style again. You know, we did style. Click on that style. Don't close it. Go back to your setting panel. Yeah. Click on styles. Okay, this is what we're trying to do the other time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, so from here now, go to backlogs. It's under general. Backlogs.
Yep.
Is Epic selected? You can select Epic. Okay. So now go to working days. So here you can decide to pick any of your working days. But of course, let's just go with the default Monday to Friday, right?
Yeah.
So go to working with bugs. So you can pick anyone you like. This one just shows you how bugs are presented on the. So just click on save and close.
So leave this list like this, right?
You can pick anyone you like. There's nothing.
Oh, honestly. Mm-hmm.
So can you see now that the tax associated? So now where you put 7 now, put 14 back again. Let's see. That one that says add page for most recent tutorial. You know, you drop it to 7.
Oh shit.
Turn it,
Okay. Turn it to what?
yes, turn it back to 14. Just type 14. Let's see. Okay. So take it back to the one that yeah. Okay, good. So we're going to be customizing the board now. Okay. So from your board, select board. Okay. So can you see configure team setting? That particular, yes, that team setting, yes, Cogway. Okay. So on this particular setting now, you are going to work on the tag colors. So click on tag colors. Tag colors. So click on it. Yeah. So type data. Can you drop down anything? Is there anything there? Check if you can drop anything down.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, so just type data. So data will be all small cap, small letter. Letter. So leave the color in yellow.
It's in yellow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leave the color there by default. So which means that anytime you have a backlog that is a backlog item, you know, or a bug that is tagged with data, it will color it yellow to be highlighted with that color. So now go to settings, select test tab, test, yeah.
Oh,
Test
okay.
is under tag, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically now just You can pick anyone you want there, create a plan, you can pick the first one, you can pick anyone you want. It has nothing. So click on save and close. Okay, so now from this particular place now, right click on that particular work item representing as customer, I want to view new tutorial. As a customer, I want to view new tutorial. Okay, so right click, click on that little, no. There will be that little, yeah, that tiny. Okay, so click on open. So remember, it's like use, this is where we set it the other time, where we copy and paste, if you remember. So it's like editing it all over again, So can you see where you can add tag? It's beside 0 comments, not too far from your name. Your name is at the top.
Yeah.
So you see 0 comments, you see add tag.
Yeah.
So that's where you are going. You are going to add tag.
Okay.
So in your add tag now, type UX, UX, X for xylophone, small letter. Both are small letter, please. Oh, no. That's not, we are missing something. So after you open,
After which one?
yeah, you click on add tags, right? So the text will type data rather, sorry. No UX. Type data, press enter. Now
Save
click
up.
that plus. No. Click that plus in front of your data. Now put your UX there. So don't forget that anything that now carries data, when you tag anything with data, you should highlight it for you in yellow. Do you remember from your style? You just configured now.
Yeah.
So click on save and close.
Please, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Hello, Mo. Let us check Mr. Rosina. Time is going.
Okay.
Mm.
He's on his way back.
Okay, thank you.
I'm back. Sorry. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
back.
So refresh your portal.
Oh,
So did any one of you get that data?
Yeah, mine's yellow.
Okay, how about doing?
then you're on mute though.
What did you say?
No, I say you're on mute if you're
Did you
talking.
get this yellow data?
Yeah, mine's already yellow. Even before, like,
Okay, well done. Well done, guys. So we have 2 more tasks to go before we call it a day. So on the board panel, let's configure the team settings. So click on the team settings again. That clock wheel, yes. Okay, so now can you see anything that says column?
Yeah.
So click on your column. So can you see those columns? Are you familiar with anything there? Anybody?
Yes.
Yes.
What and what?
The new
New.
approved, committed, and done columns.
So where can they be found?
On our tax board.
Is that?
I mean, on our
On the
board. I
board.
mean, yes.
Are you sure? Which part
Yes,
of the
right
board?
behind the setting. If you minimize it, you see it.
Mhm.
Basically on your task board. You can also see it on your backlog, right? So now,
Yes.
so you've already gotten the idea of what I wanted you to know. So no point of stressing you. So now click on plus column. Click on plus column. So I'm sending you the name you give to that new column. So go to your teams and copy from there.
Okay.
Okay, so you have your work in progress limit as boss. WIP limit. It's called work in progress. Type 1.
Okay.
So the work in progress limit now of 1, you have put 1 there. This is what it indicates that only one work item should be in this stage at a time.
At a time, okay.
Do you understand that you have 5 the other time? So which
Yes.
means you can put 5 work items. But then we created 2. So but it's saying anything that is coming to this stage, you know, is new. Now you are creating a column or a stage called QA approval, right?
Yeah.
So which means this work item has to go through quality control or quality assurance. And there has to be only one. So they don't want anything that will be flooding their own. Do you understand the idea?
Yeah. Yeah.
So one day approve that, we now have approved. It will now move to approved. And from there to committed, from there to done. You get it scope now. You get the scope now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So this way is just to customize your board and all.
Okay, now so now scroll down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can see that you can customize it.
Yeah.
So the column you just created now, which is your QA approved now,
Yeah.
drag it and drop it in between committed and done. So you have done that, save and close.
Sorry,
So
I wasn't sure if I missed that part. Yes. So under the bug, were we supposed to change that to approved because it was new?
Oh, bug.
Go click on the QA approved tab. Scroll down. Okay, it's new. Never mind. I thought I saw yours also approved as well. Thanks. Never mind. I'm there.
So you can refresh your board now. So that you now see your QA approved.
Yep, it's there.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now the one that says office.
That says what?
The one that says as a customer, I want to see tutorials I recently viewed. As a customer, I want to see the tutorials I recently viewed. So I think it's in the committed, right?
Yes.
Committed stage. So drag it to the QA approved stage.
Yeah.
So now drag as a customer, I want to view new tutorial. Drag approved stage into the QA approved stage.
I thought that one could only have one in there.
Yes, you are right. So what do you notice?
I see 2/1, but the 2 is red, so it's okay. Oh, it exceeded the limits. Oh, I see. Pretty much letting us know it shouldn't be there. Like it should have been 2 because the limit is 1.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Exactly. So to change the limit, do you know where to change it?
Yeah.
Settings.
I'm just asking. Change the limit, do you know where to change it?
Mhm.
Settings column, yeah.
Yeah.
You get. So cancel that, don't change it.
Okay.
So it has already given you one, right? So great.
Yes.
Now move as a customer. I want to see the tutorial I recently viewed. Back to committed.
Okay.
So can you see your QA has now
Mhm.
bound to 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Your committed is 1 of 5. Your approved is 0 of 5. Can you see?
Yes.
Even though you were not noticing it before, were you?
No.
So can you see the point now? You were not noticing it before, but now you now notice the value. Those 0 of 5, 1 of 5, 1 of 1. You now know their importance now.
Mhm.
So now go back to on your settings now, go back to your QA approved tab.
Yeah.
So under your QA approved tab now, scroll down. No. Up a little. So from your VIP, WIP, now your
Yeah.
WIP is 1.
Yeah.
The next one says what?
Split kilometer doing and
Split
done.
kilometer done and done.
Your split. The box. So now
That-
scroll down a little. So you can see something that says definition of done. Very close to down there. So you are going to copy this and put it in that text box. So check your chart. Now save and close. So what do you guys notice?
We have to QA approved.
We have a doing section and done section in the QA approved column.
So it's like your status to say, okay, we are doing this right now. And we are done, push it out. You get?
Mm-hmm.
So go back to your configure team setting again. So let's look at carbon board. Under the board, you have column, you have swim lane. Click on your swim lane.
Is that one time?
By the side. Board, column, swim lane, card. Swim lanes.
Oh, swim lanes. Oh,
Underboard.
On that board. Now click on your swim lane.
Mhm.
Plus swim lane. Now that means now you type expedite. Expedite. Capital letter E. Make it capital letter E. Expedite.
Is that spell it?
Expedite.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
correct. Yeah, that's correct. Now go to save and close.
Yep.
What do you notice?
So there's a regular approved committed Q&A, and there's a regular, there's the expedited one.
So which means that it's like expedite. What does that mean? That English word. What does it mean?
To make something faster.
Exactly.
Pajawiri.
Like a fast food. Please attend to this thing quick for me. So expedite. Okay, now so let's review more of this thing that you guys have done, because this is the board now. Remember that you are on eShop-web. Do you remember where you picked it? Can you over your
Wait.
eShop? Yes. So drop down. So click on eShop on web theme, which is the default theme that came with it. eShop, no, it's the same one you're picking up. eShop on web theme. Mhm. Is there anything there? Click on backlog item. You can see that this thing is basically empty, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is the original thing that came with the eShop on web project.
Yeah.
Same thing, so it's not configured, which means if you want to also configure, you can come here and configure for them. So go back to your own original thing. Now click on your Azure DEVOPS at the top. Go to your organizational setting. I asked you to review this the other time, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. So by the side, you see general. Under general, you have overview, projects, billing. Click on your billing. So you miss this thing.
What's
Click
that?
on change billing. Cancel. Come to MS hosted CICD. Parallel page job. Turn it to 1. You didn't provide this. Mo is your own one. Doing is your own
Yes.
one.
Not in one to one.
Now, That's not even where I'm going. Though.
Wait, you have
But
to
I
scroll
just
down to save it at the bottom unless it will not change. I think that what happened yesterday.
Oh,
they save it. Thank you, Doing, for that observation. Now go to, so you have billings, you have usage. Under security, you have policy. Scroll down, permissions. Under your board, what do you have there? Process. So click on your board, your process rather. So remember these processes, your Scrum, your Agile, your.
yeah.
So click on your Scrum. No. Go back one step. Now, when I say click on your Scrum, there's this tiny dot, these 3 tiny dots.
Yeah.
Click on that tiny dot here. So click on create inheritance process, inherited process. So there now, type customize Scrum. Customize Scrum. Customize Scrum. Capital S. Create process. So you can refresh your browser if you are not seeing your customized Scrum.
Oh, is there?
Okay, good. Now click on your customized Scrum now. Click on it. Select your product backlog item. So click on new field. There's new field, new group, new page. So click on new field. So there's a definition tab. There is an option tab. There's a layout tab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So under the definition tab now, I'm going to supply this name. So I'm sending it to you. It's called eShop Ticket ID. Now go to your layout. So you have a label. Now in this label now, you only need ticket ID. Remove eShop. Okay. Now select the last option that says create new group. So go and copy your eShop on web and click add field. You can type it.
Oh, in the group, right? Right.
eShop on web. I've sent it to you from the beginning. Check your
Oh yeah.
check your chart. The history of your chart.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want you to make mistake because those things are very. No, not that one, not that one. Not that one. Please copy the one I just sent to you.
Okay.
This is eShop dash web. eShop on web. The name of the project.
Oh.
Now add your field. So you can see your ticket ID there.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back to your all processes. All processes.
Yeah.
At the top.
All processes.
Oh, okay.
Down.
Yeah.
So click on your Scrum, not customize Scrum. Scrum.
Yeah.
Remember that our current project is using Scrum,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So the list of this project now. Work item. So you know you're under work items. There's a backlog level, then there's a project.
Yes.
Check each one. There's a backlog, then there's a project. No, but you only have one project.
Yeah.
I guess you're the one that typed this one. This project is to build an eShop on the web, right?
Yeah.
I remember. So now that three dots that we normally use to manipulate it. Now click on change process. So select a target process drop-down list. Click on customize Scrum. Then save. Do you know what we just did?
I will switch from a regular Scrum
From using Scrum to a customized Scrum that we might want to create. We might be the one to determine the framework by itself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So go back to your Azure DEVOPS logo.
Okay.
So click on your project, your eShop on web. Select the board. Over on the board, click on work item. Over on the board, click on work item. Now look for backlog item. So the first backlog item is as a customer, I want to see tutorial as I recently viewed, right?
Yeah.
Click on it. So if you look at your work item, this is like all the details about your work item, right? So it says this is a product backlog item number 4. The title says, as a customer, I want to see tutorial as I recently filled, right? Look at the state. The state is committed. You know what it means now when it says committed now.
Yeah.
Check that drop. You can see it can be new, approved. Then the area is the project and the team, right? Which is eShop on web / eShop-web. Then iteration is in 2. Can you see all those information?
Yeah.
Right? This is updated by Adedotun Agbelu 19 minutes ago. Description, we didn't provide any description. The priority of this case is 2. No acceptance criteria, blah blah blah. Now look at the eShop on web. Look at the ticket ID that you created. You can see it now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The ticket ID. Everything now. The ticket ID. Now scroll down. Just scroll down from where you are. Just scroll down. So you see deployment, development. So under your related works that you have done, can you see your related works?
Yeah.
Training dashboard where that you created. You now as a child. Can you remember the parent child that was asking you guys that day?
Yeah.
I mean, I said that day. So those are the child activities that we also have to create. You understand now?
Okay.
So you can verify that your ticket ID is under eShop or web group because you created a group for it. Okay, so the last task now for this night, let's define our dashboard. The last task for this night. Of course, you already know what the dashboard does, so don't let us waste our time on about that. So let's just go to overview. You see dashboard. Overview dashboard, not board. Overview dashboard.
What now? What overview? The first one? No. The first one.
Mhm.
Overview is the
What first one?
first.
Overview. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Then you see dashboard under summary.
Oh.
You see now.
Yeah.
So now at the top, you see eShop on web team.
I click on it.
Drop down. Let's see.
Oh.
Drop it down. So this one wants us to. Okay, so there's no dashboard on eShop on web team, but at the same time, select your own team. Okay, your team is not there.
Yeah.
Only one team is there, eShop on web. Remember that our own team is eShop-web.
Yes.
So there's something like eShop-web here.
Correct.
So this is the default one. So we now need to create our own, right? So now click on plus new dashboard. Can you see it?
Add new dashboard.
No. Plus new dashboard.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So this plus new dashboard now.
So what's the name?
So it's going to be product training. The name will be product training. So now under your team, come down straight. Can you see that team? Now drop and select our own, which is eShop-web.
Okay.
Now create. So now we have our own. How does it look like? Go to that job. I was wondering. Why am I still seeing? Now add widget now. Do you know what widget is?
Yes. Yeah, all those it's like a shortcut,
They are used for your dashboard anyway. It brings out your work. It brings it out better. So Mo, I'm doing. I hope you are here already.
Yeah.
So that's search widget now. Just okay, well done. In that search text box now, just type Sprint.
You said scream.
Sprint.
Sprint.
Ice cream on it.
Can you make it type
Sprint.
Oh, sprint.
I like
Oh.
ice cream. So now these are dashboard related Sprint dashboard related icons. So which means you can monitor your Sprint burn down. You can monitor your Sprint capacity. Do you remember when we were creating capacity at that time? That thing that was going from green to red. Remember, we're changing your day off, your number of work day. So you can. So now look for Sprint overview. Just click on it. That should be the last one down there.
Yeah.
So click on add. So the newly one. So can you see now? It has automatically populated your work. Can you see? It's saying for this sprint now you have 7 days remaining. So in the widget you just added now, there is a setting icon beside it. Review the configuration. Yes. So you can check the drop down value of work item. So that is what it's measuring. It's measuring value of work item. If you want it to measure efforts, it will measure efforts. You understand? I don't know how you measure efforts, but just leave it as count of work item. Abby? Yeah. So you can save. Leave it at default and save. So now go back to your add widget and search for sprint again. So click on sprint capacity. Scroll down and click on sprint capacity. Add it. Okay. So this one is saying you should set capacity. But remember that the issue web is for a team, not for only one person, right? And what you set the other time was just for only one person. That's why it's not seeing it. It's supposed to be seeing that, okay, this team has this social amount of capacity. Okay. But it's supposed to click on set capacities. Let's see. Why is it not supposed to give you?
It will let you click
It's
on
not
it.
clicking, right? Click on save. Why is it not giving you? The one I'm seeing here is seems to be giving you a high number. But we'll check that one later. So I think we are done. Click on done editing, the blue icon at the top. Okay. click on this set capacity here. If
Yeah,
something
we cannot click on it now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. See this man. Now holiday you go first check. Yeah, you guys should set your capacity. Set your capacity. He talk to you now. Set your capacity. At least you have done something.
What is sprint 1? Okay.
No, you can change it to sprint 2 now. Change to sprint 2. No, cancel. Okay, be a hand, man. Let's not change it.
Oh, I shall do the hour. Let me check. Oh, it's here already.
Yeah, that one has 5 days off.
Yeah.
I think it's previewing like what's current. So let me try that one. Let's see next week. Next week I won't be around.
The activity. You can pick any activity. Development. No, development is the development. So refresh. Save before you refresh. Save. Yes. So go back to your dashboard and let's see if there's any overview.
Overview then dashboard.
Overview.
Mine, but
Yes, what?
mine came up. Sorry, mine came up after I edited. Let me see. Hold on. Yes, that activity.
Which
So
one
go on
did
that
you
activity.
What activity?
So see where it says deployment, yeah, development, yeah, that part. After you save it, do it for sprint 1 because it's showing the current one.
Okay.
Put days of do.
Good development.
I just put
Capacity 1. Capacity 1.
I put next week.
Once you go on the
Yes, so
put for capacity 1.
yeah.
You can
Then
put
save it. Yeah, then it should.
Go and increase your capacity now. Bro, you only have 1 hour within the whole because you're already gone. It's 0 out of 1. You see everything we are supposed to work. You don't go on you do. You get the idea. But let's just see what.
Under sprint,
So you are not getting.
under sprint.
Go to capacity. You are on backlog. Go to capacity.
Oh,
Yes. Yes, if they were not. So change it to 5. Then change your work holidays. Because the week is already done now. Because don't forget that your sprint 1, you have already used week. So the other week to cool a very day now. You can just pick a day for yourself. Day off. You understand the idea? Just give 1 day. 1 day off is okay. Because sprint 1, you only have this week and next week.
this week, yeah.
And this week is already Friday. It's already done. It's already gone. You know, you understand the idea? So at least you have. Don't forget today's date is
17.
Is 17. So you are yet to do those days.
Start
That's why it's giving
working.
you 0 out of. So when you have 20 hours to work, do you understand? So which means by this time next week, you should be seeing 20 there. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I don't know if you understand that idea. So that makes sense. So
Yeah.
now let's go to our board. So in the list of board items, select query. So this is what you were trying to ask the other time when I was explaining this to you. So now it does now. So on your query now, click on plus new query. So in the value of your, so this one you have to be very careful, right? Under this query now, you have results, you have editor, you have charts, right? Can you see it? You have results, you have editor, you have chart, yeah.
Yeah.
So under your editor tab, so now so there's a value at the end. You see value, you see n in there.
At the end, value. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Do a drop down. You click on work item type. Scroll down. You see work item type. Just scroll down. Work item type.
Mm.
Maybe you should type it. Work item type.
I don't have.
Not coming up.
Oh, sorry. It's already there. So the work item type is in the field
Field.
before it. So the value you are looking for there now is task. Type task. Task. Yes. Good. So under the work item type, which is state now, right?
Yeah.
Change it to area part. No, not that one. The one under it. Yes, change it to area part. It's letter A now. You see it at the beginning. Area part. So it will now equals to your drop it down eShop on web. Now pick the last one, which is eShop-web. Yeah. Now go and save your query. So your query is just another way of so type web task for that name. Yes, good. Put an S. So under the folder now, change it to shared folder, shared query. Okay. Now press OK. So don't forget your queries is another way of showing dashboard. You know, all this while now, just to show dashboard. So that's what it's for. So now you're under editor now. Go to charts. You know, I told you have results, editor, and charts. So go to charts. So in this chart now, you're going to click on plus new charts. So now you have pie chart, bar chart, column charts, you know, all those ones, one after the other now. So where you have now, type web tags by assignments.
Yeah.
Let me send it to you. So that
the name, right? I changed the name.
where that name is.
Okay.
I'm sending it. Yeah. So in your group by now, group by, drop it down, or click on assign to. Drop it down, click on assign to, and then click OK and save changes. Okay. Can you click on configure again? Supposed to have 2 different colors. Edit. So after your group by, your group by says assign to, then from your series, yeah, check if you can add any color to your series. Okay. Yeah, you can leave it. Just press OK. Yeah. So with that, we've come to the end of today's class. So tomorrow we are going to start with Azure pipeline. Is somebody not happy?
Yay!
Thank you. So you can see now that you've learned about the board, you've learned about the dashboard, you've learned about the backlog, the sprints, the query. In fact, you did the repos.
Lokisha, is it that board there? I won't say I know it very well, but let's just move on. I won't say I'm proficient in that, that repo, like it don't stick back. But see that board, maybe because it's a new maybe because I've never done it ever. Maybe that's I'm finding out too.
Ever.
Yes.
That's what I would say. If Doyin can get it, why are you not to get it? But the idea is this, like I said, they are all concept. So you are working on it for the first time. Remember Doyin's experience when she first started the Azure, first day, second day.
Yeah.
Even more self, like it was also shaking. Do you understand? Why? Because he felt, this thing, I don't understand though. Is this how it is? But see how they are today. 6 weeks down the line. This is the 7th week. So now we started this week now. Imagine the next 6 weeks learning this thing every day, or like 3 days a week, or 4 times a week. Imagine them. So by the time you now say, go back to that board, do this again, go back to the board, go to the backlog. Before you know it, it will be like you deploying virtual machine, deploying VNet, deploying. That's how it is now. So just open your mind and be ready to learn. You understand? So there's nothing.
What if someone happen?
What do you say?
What if someone closed my mind?
Open your mind.
Close your mind.
Open your mind.
I mean, what if it's finally